Hello and welcome to Radio Primis. You're listening to this on Radio FM 115. My name is Nathan, aka Vance, and I'm here joined today with my co-host Majericon,
Sup?
Neil Cookie,
Hello.
and Minuteman.
What up?
So our first topic today, we jump right into DLC 5 for Black Ops 3, not Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3. So give us some opinions.
So yeah.
We're
I
gonna
think
get
it's
remastered
gonna be
maps.
Remastered.
Yeah. Well, is it confirmed even? Are we going to get the DLC 5?
Not at all. It's not confirmed at all.
Okay, well I was thinking so because
Could
like,
be new game modes, actually.
Oh, I would really love that. Yeah.
Instead of like having to focus on like doing all these things where you have to remake everything and stuff, they can just like cut off a section of Shadows of Evil and do Turned or Grief or something.
yeah.
That's gonna be our new
I'd
concept.
love to have Grief back. That'd be so fun to make like videos on.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
fucking with
Trolling
people.
videos.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I spoke about this in the video I recently made, where like if they had those game modes back, it would make the game last so much longer, and it would actually make it last until 2018 when Treyarch have the next title.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, do you know the period between Black Ops 2 to Black Ops 3? Were people playing Grief and stuff? Were they uploading that, or is because to my memory it was just uploading Origins and all the zombie maps over and over again, and sometimes the newer maps. I don't really remember people actually uploading Grief Returned.
Well, yeah, but
They didn't.
it's extra game modes that they could play if they want to. It's sort of like a filler if
Yeah.
you're getting bored of playing the maps like normally. And we've had Black Ops 3, and we've already played them all to death. But playing them with game modes would just give us a bit of a break. As well as with Grief mode, you've got 8-player game mode, so you can play with more friends, and it'd just be like a little bit more fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I
Yeah, and
think
it
I
wasn't
saw...
on all the maps on Black Ops 2 either. They didn't even put it on the two one of the best map Origins and so.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, they only put it on like Turned and like Transit. But like only a section of Transit, like parts.
Mob of the
it.
Dead and Buried had. Oh,
Yeah.
Turned,
Yeah,
sorry,
Mob of the Dead as well. Yeah, Mob of the Dead.
and Buried.
Yeah.
Turn was terrible
Like-
in my opinion, but
I thought it
Yeah,
was
it
quite
wasn't that
fun.
good.
I always won, seriously. When I play Turn, I never lose once. I
maybe you should have
never
went
lose.
competitive then. MLG.
Yeah, but like, because seriously, I played like 50 matches like back in the day.
Really?
Like, yeah, and I never lost. I don't know. I felt special. That was like only thing I
You
was.
are special,
really
Cookie.
good at.
You're a special little boy.
Well, it's weird because as a zombie, you run really fast, don't you? In Turned,
Yeah.
so it's,
Yeah.
it's sort of a weird, sort of jokey game mode.
You do die fast though.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there's
It's a one-hit kill.
no, okay, there's reasons. Yeah.
But I feel like that helped the game just a little bit between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. You had a 3-year gap, and you did have Exo Zombies the year before Black Ops 3 came out, but that wasn't really like what was considered good zombies because for the most part, people hated it.
Yeah, we
Fuck
lost
Exo Zombies.
even.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
Especially
what I
Burger
really
Town.
well, yeah, especially what?
Burger Town.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That is
Yeah,
the
but-
best map in all of
But
Call of
back on
Duty.
That map
topic
is
at 20
pure genius.
Yeah, back on topic a bit because I saw a very interesting video about DLC 5, like theories and stuff like that, and I think I don't remember who it was, but someone was proving or like showing that there was like basically talking about the files because they saw like textures and remastered textures from Ascension and Origins, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah,
Dalek.
yeah, Ascension. Yeah, I think it was Starlink.
Yeah.
Because he talked about
But that could have been used for Revelations, like updating all those
apparently
stuff.
it's new though.
Yeah, there's
yeah.
like there's
Or-
textures that aren't in Revelations, but like Origins.
Yeah, because weren't they added like just a few weeks ago, or like a few,
Yeah.
yeah, like a few days or like 1 week
Well,
ago? So
Apparently
Instead-
there's been Ascension textures added ever since May or something, and we've not seen Ascension at all so far.
Mm.
yeah,
And
Mhm.
personally, I would love Ascension to come back. I love it.
Oh, it'd
Yeah,
be so
me-
fun.
yeah, me too. I would die of happiness.
And there's Wolfsburg. There was in Gorod Krovi. There's like these this panel thing with screens on it with a screenshot of a room from, I believe it was, there's one of Ascension and Moon, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on Gorod
Oh my
Krovi.
Yeah, they have that in like one of the rooms in the boss battle as well. In one of
Yeah.
the buildings, so, similar to how the Eisen has like those computers. It's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What's that?
yeah,
Yeah, DLC 5, I would like die of happiness. Like,
I think remastered is like a big possibility because that way they don't have to really change storyline. They just sort of bring maps back because then it's on new gen. But then I don't know
Yeah.
whether they got to think about whether they'll keep new guns or old guns. Whether they'll have a 3-hit system, a 2-hit system, gobblegum machine or
Yeah.
no gobblegum. You know, there's a lot for them to sort of change up if they want to have like sort of Black Ops 3 techniques or
yeah.
functions or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching the Smith's Squad podcast with Mr. Waffles, and he was basically saying if you were to take Black Ops 1 maps and World at War maps and bring them into Black Ops 3, it's actually going to be pretty difficult because they've basically from World at War to Black Ops 3, they have essentially a completely new engine. Like the
Yeah.
lighting's different, their room scaling is different, everything about how they make maps is different, and so I feel like it is going to be more of a challenge to bring those maps in. And Jason Blundell being the way he is, you want these to be connected some way with the story, which I don't think they should be, but it's Jason Blundell. He's a madman. And I think it's more likely that we're going to get either new game modes or maybe just new gobblegums. And that's really it. That's basically the new content that we might get if we are going to get new content at all.
That's what I was talking about in
Yeah.
my most recent video about how Jason is, if anything, just a little bit too obsessed with like storyline things.
Yeah.
Talking about
Yeah.
how they should add game modes, but adding game modes, I think you talked about this before actually, Nathan, how just by adding in the game mode, like turned grief or a new game mode, it doesn't have to make sense. It's there purely for fun. It shouldn't be there to be taken seriously. And that's sort of the same with like remastered maps as well. They shouldn't be in the game for storyline implications, or at least no new storyline information. It should just be there for people to play it again if they want to, but on a remastered imagery.
Yeah, because if you look
Yeah.
at Turned and that stuff in Black Ops 2, that had no connection to the story. Like, it was just
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
Jason has said himself that he would only add in game modes like turned or whatever if he feels like it fits some sort of narrative or storyline along the way somewhere. Which
Yeah,
is a
like
little
that
bit
seems
upsetting.
like. Yeah, because I don't even like really care about the Easter eggs and storyline like that much. And especially like you said, like I would really love if they would like bring in like new game modes and stuff like that. It doesn't have to make sense if like the story is like correct. That doesn't matter at all.
To be honest, I feel like they
My
do.
opinion.
I feel like they do somewhat of a really good job with the storyline in the actual maps. They don't need to try and do it in grief mode or a game mode of some sort. If they did bring them back, like I said, I mean they literally should just be there for fun and for people to go on and not think too much about, just go on and have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
obviously zombies is there for fun as well, like we already have it, but there's also that
Yeah.
extra layer of storyline, Easter eggs, and whatever else they have for those players who want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think myself personally it's going to be remastered out of the options that are there.
I really hope
Yeah,
so.
I think I would like remastered a bit more than new maps because, like, I like the nostalgia a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I could just go back to the old maps, which I've been doing a lot, but like, just there's something about having a remaster map somehow. I don't know.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
think it's too much of a task to be bringing away from 2018's
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Call of Duty. It's too much, I believe. Like, they're going to have to get the Zombies team because they wouldn't give they won't give Zombies to another team to remaster just in case like they accidentally put something in and then somebody goes off like, oh, this is new power of the story and stuff like that. for that reason, one end they could actually mess up the map.
I don't know.
So I don't know. I don't find it very likely that they'll actually do it.
Like,
In my opinion.
thinking about, like, I don't know how long it takes them personally to, like, be able to think of a map idea and create it. Obviously, you can see Shadows of Evil was a lot more thought out than, say, Zetsubou No Shima. There's a lot more Easter eggs, and it just felt more, like, constructed. There was a lot more depth into it and everything, in my opinion. But I mean, they said that they had revelations done, for instance, before Gorod Krovi even came out, so they could have been working on these remasters ever since.
Yeah, and why would they do like new loading screens or whatever it was? Like they did a
Yeah.
new loading screen for like what was it, Moon and Nuketown, I think.
And
So,
and
yeah, and
Ascension.
Ascension as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would they do new loading screens? Like what?
Yeah,
What's the point of that?
that's a mystery.
Yeah, like
There's a lot of evidence right now that we're sort of picking out that sort of points towards a remastered maps, and I think that's why a lot of people at the moment are sort of hoping for that as opposed to a new map. But I think any DLC 5, whether it's new map, remastered maps, game modes, like I feel like the community is just gonna take it in and love it.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be a solo zombies DLC, or do you think that's going to be multiplayer as well? Because there's still a big player base on
I
multiplayer.
think for
on Black Ops
multiplayer,
3.
it'd just be new weapons, but zombies, it could be like remastered maps and the new weapons as well.
That's the thing, like multiplayer are getting DLC all the time now with the new weapons and new supply drop camos and everything, whereas we only get DLC whenever it's an actual DLC hit. We don't get anything really in between. Like we get Newton's cookbook. That was the only thing really that we got outside of the DLC, like deadline day.
And that's not even really a gameplay feature either. It's just a way to get gobblegums.
No, it was something that was meant to be implemented into the game, like either at the beginning or midway. I feel.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I think they just like had to prioritize the DLC season before they could actually focus on that and get it working.
Well, I mean, I can see why they did it because I mean that might be part of it as well. But I feel like it's to do with money and replayability. Like you get to the end of the game before Newton's cookbook is out, and everyone's just there like, oh, okay, we'll play Infinite Warfare now or whatever. Newton's cookbook comes out, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, now I could probably get myself some perkaholics. I'll probably buy myself some COD points, get some more spins out of this, try and get some more of the bad gobblegums to make myself better gobblegums.
Yeah.
So I mean, it obviously works, or it probably does work in that way, but I feel like it should have still been implemented earlier on in the season.
Yeah, me too, but like I feel like they didn't add it just because it might be like a tiny bit, not OP at all, but like maybe they thought it was like a bit OP to have it. Maybe that's why they didn't like bring it.
Yeah, true. Like it could have probably broken the system a bit if everyone had like 10 perkaholics to their disposal as opposed to only certain people having more than 10 when like a DLC drops, for instance. I feel like Easter eggs should probably be found a bit quicker if everyone had all the perks and, you know, like better gobblegums to help them get through the game a bit easier.
Yeah.
What they could do as well with new content is add in a new perk also.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, because
like
Rave in the Redwoods, like coming off of a different game obviously, but Rave in the Redwoods was meant to have a new perk, and they even said it was going to have a new one. And unless Ghosts and Skulls 2 has given us a new hidden perk, we haven't got one. We've got the charms, they aren't perks, they're like just little side abilities.
Some people are saying that those are the perks, because what he said that, or Lee Ross said that we're gonna like enjoy the new perks. With like plural.
Yeah. And then again, like Ghosts and Skulls could give us 2 hidden perks, so I don't know. But then
that'd
I feel
be cool, but annoying to have to do the Ghosts and Skulls just to get the 2 new perks.
I feel like having 2 perks hidden that you can only get via Ghosts and Skulls would be stupid to do, just because almost nobody would do it, especially if you'd have to do the whole Easter egg to do the Ghosts and Skulls Easter egg to then get these hidden perks. Like, it's a waste of time coming up with these perk ideas if you can only access it via that really sort of...
and they'd have to be really good perks in order to like do everything that you need to do.
Yeah.
They need to be really good perks in that case, like, or else no one would do them.
Yeah. I just feel like charms as being classed as perks is a bit of a cop-out.
Oh
Like
God, so
they
stupid.
do, obviously they do help, and some of them are really cool, and they have good abilities, but they just aren't perks. Not in my
Yeah, they
opinion.
can't call them perks, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
as you said, some of them are quite good, but like, no, they're not perks, in my opinion. What?
Yeah.
What?
I never
Yeah,
really go for them either because I'm pretty sure you can't have them on your crossbow. And
Yeah, I don't think you can.
and the crossbow, like especially the acid rain, is one of the only ones I ever go for. So I never really go for the charms.
yeah, like,
But uh, but back to the topic of
yeah, DLC
DLC
5.
5. I mean,
I like seriously, like or I don't know. I was just going to repeat what I said, what I've been saying like a million times. Like that. I would be so hyped if there was actually a DLC 5.
yeah.
Oh, I know.
They like I've already said, like I feel like it's going to be remastered maps, and we've even done a
Yeah,
Z poll, a poll on
yeah.
Twitter.
What do you guys think? Yeah, here we
Yeah.
go.
So hopefully Brian has the results.
I'll get them up.
All right, cool.
Right,
Okay.
Oh.
I'll do the drum roll.
Shit, now my phone's being
Oh no,
slow.
my arm's hurting too much.
Oh,
Okay.
you were okay.
But yeah, I wonder what maps
Okay.
they're going to remaster as well. I feel Ascension's a big
Yeah.
possibility. I feel Moon.
Yeah, me too, and
possibly.
Moon as well, because Moon was really like a favorite, or like
Yeah.
not maybe a favorite, but like it was such a unique map.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
Moon always baffles me in how good the map is, considering they changed the idea of the whole map within the last 2 weeks before it came out.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, because
Like
it was meant to be in Paris. The whole map was meant to be Paris.
what? What?
Yeah, you know
Oh,
what? You know where the
I've never
biodome
heard
is.
about that. Yeah.
You know the biodome that was meant to be the area underneath the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, really?
And
Oh my gosh, this is so like
yeah, it's exciting, isn't it, when you first hear about it because
yeah.
you've been playing it for so long. But 2 weeks before the map was released, they decided to change it all up and put it on the moon for some reason. I guess because they had the
That's
idea of
really
transit.
cool, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I only found out
Yeah.
about it about a couple months ago.
Okay.
What? 1 second.
Back to the poll.
Okay, so we got remasters, 62%. Not gonna happen is 23%, and new maps is 15%.
Okay, so most of you guys want there to be remaster maps,
Yeah.
as we want as well, I think, because
Yeah.
I really would like remastered maps, as I've been
Yeah.
saying.
I
Like,
think
new maps would be cool as well. But like if they do remaster maps, I feel like they could do a lot more maps also.
Could you
which would
imagine
also be-
Origins on the same graphic level as Shadows of Evil? I feel
No.
like that
Yeah.
would just be
Oh my
such a
gosh.
good looking map. Like I love
That'd be so
Origins,
cool.
but like graphically, especially on the 360, like it just doesn't look that good.
Yeah.
Like if that makes sense. Like with the graphics,
Yeah, I
really
know what you
do
mean,
let
yeah.
the map down.
Yeah, it already looks kind of good on like to be on PlayStation 3 or no, yeah, PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you said, if it would be on PlayStation 4, it would be so amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of maps. So like obviously Ascension and Moon are two maps that I think are very likely to come back because of like certain hints and things.
Yeah, I feel like also Kino der Totem. Like we've
Oh,
not
I
had
love
any
big
Kino.
one.
We've not had like any hints from that, but like I feel like that's such a classic that everyone loves.
Yeah, that's a big
Yeah.
one they could bring back.
I think if they are going to bring it back, it's going to be the simple ones like Nacht, Verrucht, Shino Numa, Kano, Ascension. Like
Yeah,
I don't
just
think
so much
Origins is going to
less
come
work.
back. I would love Origins to come back because I didn't get to play that as much as I wanted to play it, but
Yeah.
I don't think it will.
And Mob of the Dead
And
would be quite nice. I don't think Mob would be, but that would be quite nice to be remastered.
Yeah, I think that's too detailed though.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I like with it being on a new engine, like I don't know how much work would actually have to go into it. Obviously, I know it'd be more than just like if it was on the same engine, but I don't know if it's still like a lot of work or not.
Mm.
But yeah, there are quite a few maps I would like to see come back, as long as it's not like, I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing Transit come back, but I wouldn't want to see it in the top 10 maps being remastered.
Yeah, like,
no.
Yeah,
Don't do Transit.
I
That should
think
be like
cool
that should be like a thing that they remaster if they like ever do just a zombies game and just
Yeah.
put all the maps on one disc. That's when they should do it. I don't think it'd be a waste to do it like now during
Yeah,
DLC for DLC.
If they do release a DLC 5, it's not going to be part of this season pass.
No, it won't.
That's true. You
So
might
we'd
have
have to buy it.
And we'll have to pay
Season
with
pass
our
is
own
4 map
shekels.
pack.
Call of the Dead would be a pretty cool map. That
Yeah,
series.
I
yeah,
like that.
oh
I
my
like that
gosh,
one.
if they remaster that, I will die. I will literally die. And if I even, like, yeah, oh my gosh.
I really
I
want
would,
them to remaster Durice.
I will just...
Yes.
Oh,
That map remastered.
It's
for the
all
fourth time.
remakes of Burger Town. That's it.
Burger King, like different skins, textures.
uh, do you know what I like?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'd like to see, sort of off topic a little bit? I was talking to someone the other day about Battlefield, actually, and they were talking to me because I don't really play Battlefield, and they were saying about how different things are different to Call of Duty. Like, you have weather that changes, for instance, like variable weather, and that would be pretty cool to see in a zombies map. Like, if you had, say, I guess
we do have it.
Origins. I guess
Yeah, we
Origins
kind
were
of
close
do
to it.
but
But I mean, like a map that, say, if you had Shangri-La, like one time you open up the map and it's all sunny like it normally is, but then you start up a game again, and it could be like raining or snowing. You know, I feel like if you had one map like that where it changes every game, could be quite cool.
yeah, it could be,
That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Just having like a map where not only does like the weather change, but like locations change. So where it's like you look like Minecraft, like no one world is the same.
Oh,
Like
okay.
you go into a game and say
Yeah, okay.
like there's
Yeah,
4 sections and they swap between each other. I think that'd
Yeah.
be cool.
that could be quite cool. And like the only thing I can think of that is similar to what you're saying, but like this is like a really small section. But if you remember back in Shangri-La, there was like a room with like pressure plates where you could like there were like walls came down on like
Yeah,
like
and it's a different pattern every day or every
because
game.
it forced you to go in a certain direction, like just a random direction every time.
Yeah.
That was really cool as well.
Oh yeah, the little mud pit. All right, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was also like quite unique as well, which I really like.
Yeah.
But the
That
only
was
like
pretty
weather,
cool.
the only like weather map that we have is like Call of the Dead, I think, because like there's obviously the snowstorm and like the fog, which makes it like you can't really see like such a far distance, and like there's also the freezing water, which like blurs your screen or like makes it like snow and
See, that adds
eventually
like an extra
see.
challenge to the map.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, Origins is similar to it because doesn't I haven't played Origins too much, but doesn't like the snow come in at certain points, and because of which, like with the ice stuff, I think you can only do certain upgrades at certain points. And when you're digging
there's
stuff
also
up.
sometimes there's also sometimes raining. It's raining, snowing, or there's like neutral.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, I wouldn't want it to go overboard and like do loads of different weather, but something like that again would be quite cool to see. Just because then it sort of changes it up that a little bit. Because as well with like the Giant, for instance, the snow always coming down sort of annoys me a little bit. Like it wouldn't be bad for a couple of times to play like a map that has snow coming down just for the snow to stop. You know, little things like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. What I was about to say, like before, like a few minutes ago, is that if they remaster maps, I wonder if they're going to remaster the Easter eggs on every map, for example,
or add like new stuff too, like new Easter eggs.
Yeah, I feel like they like should do that. Like I feel like they would do that at least.
I feel like they would keep it the same steps, just because if they added new ones, that'd be like storyline change stuff, depending on how they go about it. But I feel like they'd just keep the steps the same, And yeah, they basically have the map. Well, I would hope they'd have the map look the same, better graphics, play the same. You know what I mean? Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know what they'll do for the
Yeah,
weapons and the gobblegums and the 2-hit system, 3-hit system, whatever. But
they also need to have like the same stuff. For example, like if they remaster Ascension and you go into the game, I really would like if there was like, because, for example, when they remaster the World at War maps into Black Ops 1, like certain weapons disappeared obviously because you could only get like the Black Ops 1 weapons, and they're probably going to do that if they remaster
that'd be
old maps
so
in Black
lame.
Ops 3. Yeah, they're probably going to do that, but
I wonder if they're
really
going to
want them.
do
Wait,
the way
no,
they did
don't
it
interrupt me now. I'm
where they
almost
did it
finished
in
with
Black
that
Ops
point.
1, where they...
Seriously, because I at least want them to keep the special things about the map. For example, if they remaster Ascension, I really want them to keep the Gersh device at least, and like the dolls.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I think they do that.
The
And
Matryoshka
also like,
dolls.
and also the one weapon at least, because
Yeah.
You think they'll do it like Black Ops 1, where the wall weapons are the same, but everything in the box is different?
I wouldn't
That
mind
could be an
that.
idea. I would like that. Then yeah, like I say, like it depends what map. So if they remastered Origins, that would be such a kick in the ass if they did not bring back the staffs.
Oh my god.
After
that
all the
would be.
I wouldn't
Then
play
it
it.
would be Origins
after
even.
all of the staff like
In the
hype
place
of
is
DLC
the 4 Wonder Weapons from Exo Zombies.
That
just-
might be a
or
funny
just-
mod.
4 jet guns in the
Oh,
little
God.
treasure
That's
thing.
break
God.
after one zombie, and then you need to reassemble all of the parts again after just one zombie.
How'd that even get past, like, and actually become, like, a thing? Like,
It
so
was
that
supposedly a lot better in the code. It's supposedly like a lot better, but then they decided, oh, it was too easy, and then they made it worse.
But it's, like, not even, like, a wonder weapon. It's so bad.
It's like the Rave and the Redwoods circular saw smiley gun weapon
Oh,
thing.
my God.
My gosh.
That was fun for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
If you guys had to pick, like, 4 maps for them to remaster, what 4 would you pick?
I don't know. Call of the Dead, Moon Origins, and Ascension maybe. I don't know.
yeah, that's probably similar for me. I would say Ascension, Moon, Origins, and then I would probably go for Shangri-La.
Okay.
I would go for Kino, Origins, Call of the Dead, and Shinonuma.
What
Okay.
Shinonuma?
I think Shinonuma would be pretty cool, to be honest, to bring back. Like
Yeah.
bring it back to the roots a bit.
I disagree.
Well, we don't care if you disagree.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't be caring. What do you think, Brian?
Origins, Mob of the Dead, Ascension, and Kino.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, those would be my 4.
But yeah, there's been already a bit of hype about DLC 2.
Yeah,
Already.
we're like
Yeah.
2 weeks into Redwoods now, a little over 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
people
Yeah.
are now been like,
Yeah,
oh,
but-
DLC 2 celebrities and stuff.
Yeah.
Lee Ross tweeted out on Twitter saying, in New York, my hometown, kicking it up with my homies, like about to record some voice recordings, or voiceover recording
Yeah.
sessions.
Yeah.
So obviously he's going to be with a celebrity, or for the map.
Mhm.
Any
Yeah.
ideas? Any ideas who the celebrity for that map could be? for
Well,
DLC
since
2?
the map is going to be called Time
Probably
of the
Ron
Titan,
Jeremy.
Yeah, it is.
Electric Boogaloo.
Who could I pick?
Time of the
Like, oh,
Titan.
So I've already
Could
got
be
5 people in
Clint
mind.
Eastwood.
That would be cool.
Just because I made
I
that
don't
video
even
the
know
other
any
day.
celebrities from the 70s.
Would they change it up and do like a not an actor and do a woman?
An
Oh
actress.
yeah, they haven't had a
Actress.
woman yet.
Yeah. Well, I did a video the other day, and one of the 5 people that I mentioned were a woman, and that was I can't remember who it was, but the people I chose were basically people who were New York born and also famous actors or actress in
Yeah, that's a really
1970s.
good strategy of assuming the person or
All right,
predicting.
I'll tell you the 5 people now. So
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'll tell you in the
Go on.
order that I gave them in my video. So the woman, Barbara Streisand.
Oh yeah.
And then I said in my video Woody Allen,
I could see that actually. Yeah.
Mel Brooks.
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh.
He's very old though.
Yeah,
very
Yeah.
old.
he's 90.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone.
That could be a possibility.
Oh yeah.
He
him.
did Spy Kids 3D. He'll do anything.
That's true.
He was in Rambo as well.
Oh, yes.
No.
And
He is.
Predator. No, not Predator, sorry.
Expendables.
That would have been cool if he was in Predator.
Mm.
And
So
Rambo
the
versus
one,
Predator.
the only
Sorry.
Al Pacino.
Who?
Oh, Al Pacino.
Or maybe me. That could be in the name.
Cheryl. To my real
Or
friend.
Ron Jeremy.
Ron
Yeah.
Jeremy, yeah.
He'd probably have the
LeBron
best Wonder Weapon
James.
at zombies ever.
Ron James.
LeBron James.
Everyone says that name. all
So
the
those
time.
5 celebrities were 5 people that I sort of found while researching.
Yeah,
people
those
who-
are really I would say those are quite accurate.
Yeah, it'd be really cool
feel
to. It'd be really cool to have one of them correct, just and then I'm like, oh yeah, I predicted it all the way back there.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether Vanessa Del Rio was actually a legit option or not, Brian. Brian, but
I hope so. That'd be cool.
is she actually an actress who was born in New York in the 70s? Famous.
No, she's just a porn star from the 70s.
Oh, okay. Was she even born in New York?
I don't think so.
Like I said, I had no idea, and then you just said, yeah, all this actress. So I was like, oh, okay.
Oh.
But yeah, there's a few people who it could be. I think personally, I'd really like it to be Al Pacino. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
that'd be
that's,
Yeah.
cool.
I don't know if that's
I don't
likely.
know who that is.
I want him or Clint Eastwood.
Scarface and Godfather.
But
I'd
if
like
if it's an
myself.
actress, I'm not playing the map.
Yeah, it would just be like another. I was going to say Zoe, but that's Left 4 Dead. It would be like another Sally
What if Misty was our celebrity?
or Misty. Yeah,
Mm.
that'd be
Mm.
That'd
interesting.
be fucking sick.
Or you know how Lee Ross just randomly put in this tweet in New York City, my hometown. What if Lee Ross was the celebrity?
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't like that, honestly. That'd be. I don't
How
want
was
to see
he-
Blondell on the game.
How does he relate to the 70s?
He was alive in the
Yeah.
70s,
Was he? He doesn't
He
look
was
that
probably
old.
like 2 years old.
probably. I don't know.
2 years old.
I don't know when he was born, but
Yeah, I have no idea either.
yeah. To be honest,
Yeah,
like,
I know. His
Well,
exact
he'd have
birthday.
to be alive during the 80s because he has nostalgia for that and the 90s.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
probably he was
No,
born
he
in
was
the 70s.
born in the 20s. Or like
The Roaring 20s.
the Roaring 20s.
the roaring 1 million.
What?
You know, just kidding. But yeah.
Um,
Yeah, those were our predictions about the DLC2 celebrities, I guess, because I don't have any more suggestions. And I didn't really come with any suggestions, which I'm sorry about, but I don't know.
Better
God
be.
damn it, Cookie.
yeah, god damn it.
He's exiled from the podcast from now on.
No.
Exiled. I don't even know what that means. So yeah, good.
No,
It
you're
means
you're double
you're
exiled
invited
for that.
back
man.
on like every single time.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, like DLC 5, if it happens, I will die, as I said like a million times. I will literally die.
So, if DLC 5 was a new map, would you want it as like the Origins crew or like the 1.0 crew or Mob of the Dead crew
Yeah,
or Shadow
they should
crew?
have
Like what they did like a
crew
spin-off
that
map
were
for
there.
DLC 5.
No, they should have like the crew that were there, like, or what do we say? Like, for example, in Call of the Dead Remastered, there should be Sarah Michelle Gellar and everyone. So yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It'd be
I
cool
was
to
saying if
bring
it was
back
a
the
new map.
crews.
Like if they did a new DLC map, what crew would you want?
Or what crew that we've already seen?
Yeah, or would you want a new crew,
Transit
or
crew.
would you want like a spin-off map of a crew we've already gotten?
I want
I
want
thought-
Infinite Warfare Zombies crew in Black Ops 3.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Especially
might
not
sound
Sally or
weird.
Poindexter.
I
this
think,
would be
yeah,
quite-
the Call of the Dead crew.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
This would be quite weird, but a thing I like thought about like a few years ago when I was playing zombies, like wouldn't it be like special or cool in some way if they made a map where you could be 5 players instead of 4, or only 3 players? But that would be quite weird, as I said. But like,
Yeah.
it would be cool to switch it up. Maybe,
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
feel like if anyone would do that, it'd be Infinite Warfare. Or possibly
Yeah.
even Sledgehammer with their possible zombies in 2017/18.
Yes, zombies too.
I feel, let's quickly talk about this quick. Like, Sledgehammer, do you think they'll do zombies or nah?
I think they're going to be forced to do it.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
Zombies is such a cash cow now because it's our fault. We have to blame ourselves in
Well,
this
I
situation.
don't mind because I do like the zombies and everything. Like, obviously, Infinite Warfare Zombies is going well, so they're probably going to be like, alright, Sledgehammer, try this again. This time, no BS with the exosuits or whatever. Just call it zombies, don't call it exo zombies. Call it Jug, don't call it exo health.
Yeah.
But, like, they'll probably say to them, Infinite Warfare Zombies were a pretty good success. So let's, now you've got the, got the cards, you're able to do it. I don't know what they're going to do, though. I feel like it could go either way.
Hopefully it's like World War II or Vietnam, and they do like the Vietnam zombies or something.
Yeah. I was saying the other day in my video that Vietnam zombies would probably be what I would look forward to the most in their like sort of new zombies if they did do zombies.
Yeah.
Actually, like I did a video on a leak like a month or 2 ago or something, and in the leak it said it's gonna be Viet Cong zombies, and like it's the zombies were created from Agent Orange, which the U.S. really used on the Viet Cong, and it's like some chemical weapon, so it kind of makes sense with that. And also, the guy was saying, or girl, whoever, I don't know, but they were saying that like I think it was like 60 or 70% of the map, it stays the same, but the other like 30 or 40%, it's in the jungle and it like moves, so it's like different every time you play it.
Yeah. See, if that's the case, that would be something that would change it up a bit, and I would actually like.
Yeah, like something about like the weather that we were talking about before, like a bit similar. Yeah, that
would be very fancy.
But yeah, in conclusion, I'm really hyped for DLC 5. Or like we are hyped for DLC 5, and we're really hoping that it will become a reality in our near future.
Yes.
If we get a DLC 5, how much do you guys think you're still gonna play like Infinite Warfare a decent amount even after we get a DLC 5?
I think I'm going to play it like a lot.
If it's remade maps, I probably won't play it that much, and then I'll go back to Infinite Warfare. If the new content's come out, and I'll play that a little bit more.
Yeah, I would still play it a decent amount, especially on DLC release.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I probably would only play like Infinite Warfare on once DLC release, unless the DLC was like amazing. But depending on what maps were remastered or whatever, then I'd probably play that like mainly. Especially if Origins is remastered. Oh my god, I'd probably play that every single day to play with the stabs.
We'll be able to live stream it from the PlayStation 4 as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice. So, right, in conclusion, we had a very nice conversation here today. So, if you did enjoy this podcast, leave down your opinions on our 3 topics or whatever, how many topics there is on the screen right now. Leave your opinions. And I want to say thank you for watching. I've been Nathan, joined by Neon Cookie.
Yes.
Jargon.
Thank you.
And Minivan.
What?
We'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Bye.